Guys, I need to normalize. I need to recenter myself. So we're going to talk about RIIZE. But first, hello, I am Simon, and when I'm not crashing out over hockey yaoi, I like to talk about K-pop. That's why I started this channel originally, is so that I could yap about my various K-pop feelings that no one else wanted to hear. And I need to recenter, because I've been freaking out over hockey yaoi. So we're going to talk about RIIZE's latest album, which is Fame. I was going to call it their new album, but it is relatively old at this point, like by the K-pop sphere of things. Like, this was a while ago now. So we're going to talk about it, because I do have thoughts about it. And more importantly, I need to get back to my roots. I need to recenter, and I need to retain some sense of mental normalcy. Before I do begin, though, just a quick disclaimer, a quick warning that everything I say in this video is just my opinion, and you can disagree with all of it. You can disagree with everything I say, every opinion I have, because music is subjective, and that is great. Oh, also, other thing. So my body does this thing where sometimes my left shoulder stops working properly and is in active pain. Like, I have to use my other arm to move it around sometimes. So, if I start moving this arm specifically weirdly, just go with it. My body's doing a thing. Okay, great. Now that that's out of the way, we can begin. We can actually talk about RIIZE, and we're going to begin with the first song in the single album, with Something in the Water. This song is excellent. This song is fantastic. It's this, like, ethereal R&B vibe that I'm deeply obsessed with. Like, that opening with Anton just sets such a tone, right? Like, you hear the first few seconds of the song and you're like, cool, I'm now tuned into R&B excellence, and it really does only get better from there. The verses are all well and good. I enjoyed them enough. They're good. I like them. I like the second one in particular because I am a Soe supremacist. However, as with many RIIZE songs, the defining part of the song is the chorus. This chorus is fantastic. It's like almost haunting in a way. It has that like dreamy vibe to it that I really like. It's a really good chorus. I'm really into it. As a whole, I really liked this song. I really did. I thought it was the perfect opening to the album. I thought it did a fantastic job. I also really like it as a song. I want more of this. I want more of this dreamy R&B energy from RIIZE. Like, I want an album that's just dreamy R&B RIIZE. I would love that. Or just give it to Soe or Anton or really any of them. Like, I'll take it. Anyway, now let's talk about the title track, Fame. And, so this is the worst song on the album, for sure. Like, hands down, no question, by a wide margin, the worst song on this album. I'm debating with myself if I want to call this RIIZE's worst single ever, and it's a maybe. I used to joke, like, back in the early days of RIIZE, like, back when they were putting out their EP, which is here, I forgot to mention that. This is their EP, this is their first mini album. But back in, like, those days, I used to joke that RIIZE's entire concept was just that Wonbin was hot and they would make really great pop music. And then Wonbin got a god-awful haircut, and now here we are with Fame, with them making terrible music. Who decided that RIIZE was the group that needed a hip-hop title? Who made this choice? I just want to talk, okay? I'm not angry, I just want to talk, although that talk might end in a fight, and that fight will end with someone dead, and it won't be me, because I have the strength of pop music on my side. This song is just so bad. The chorus is meh. It does nothing for me but annoy me, but I guess it's better than the verses, which actively offend my very sensibilities. Actually, I feel like the perfect embodiment of my issues is the second verse. We're gonna do a study of the second verse in this song, okay? The second verse opens with a stupid fuck-ass rap from Shotaro that I don't like, and then we transition to a more vocal part. I will concede, the vocal part is pretty good. It's not great, it's not fantastic, it's pretty good. However, the entire verse is overshadowed by the stupid fuck-ass rap. Big picture, I don't like this song, okay? I don't like this song really at all. I despise it deeply. It has some good moments, but all the good moments are ruined by the stupid fuck-ass parts, which are prevalent. They are throughout the song, and whoever decided that this was a good idea, frankly, needs to be fired. On that note, our final song on this album is Sticky Like, and on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, this is RIIZE's best B-side, like ever, like in their entire catalog, and I could be very easily convinced this is their best song overall. For starters, the music is so cool. It starts light with like just the piano. Like it's just simple piano. It's pretty, it's good, but it builds and it builds and it builds. And then when the first chorus comes in, it's like still pretty restrained, but by the end, it's just rapturous. I love it. Then there's the verses. I will say personally for me, this is the perfect amount of rap in a RIIZE song, by which I mean there's like 15 seconds of it total in the verses, and then we let the vocals shine. And RIIZE really just should be letting the vocals shine. Their vocals are so good that, like, do we even need a rap from them? You know what, we're going to take another close look at the second verse again, because it's actually very similar to the second verse in Fame, and I want to compare the two, okay? So we both open with a rap from Shotaro. The difference is that, A, this rap is good. This rap is actually pretty good. Like, it doesn't overstay its welcome, but also, it's a good rap. I like the rap. But then we get the vocal parts, and the vocal parts in this song are so fantastic. Like, Sohee and Anton sound transcendent. It's genuinely unfair to the rest of the industry how good they sound. There's also the bridge, which admittedly is short, but is very pretty, but more importantly, it slows the song down a lot, but does my favorite thing. It does my favorite thing in the world, which is that we start the last chorus with like little to no background music, and then the music comes in like 5 seconds later, and it just hits so perfectly. It hits perfectly every time. I am a simple man. I like simple things, and that's one of my things. And speaking of the chorus, though, I am obsessed with the chorus, if you were curious. I adore the chorus. It's like the perfect amount of banger for me to go absolutely feral about without it being too much, ruining the vibes of the verses or the bridge or any of that. It's perfect to me. Especially the vocals. In that last chorus specifically, Sohee in that last chorus is hooting and hollering, and he sounds so good. That's my boy. He's popping the fuck off, and we should all respect him. Basically, I love this song. This song is incredible. I've been listening to it constantly, and I have no intention of stopping because this is, in my opinion at least, one of the strongest K-pop songs I've heard in 2025. But that's all I have to tell you about this album. So with that, it is score time. Overall, with the title included, because we can't ignore the title, with the title, realistically, it's like a 7 out of 10. But without the title, if we're just talking the B-sides, that's a 9.7 at a minimum. Okay, I don't think I've mentioned this on my channel because I don't think I reviewed RIIZE's full. I didn't like their full very much. I didn't think it was very good. And now they put this out. And admittedly, the title is bad. But the B-sides are so excellent. They remind me of a better time. They remind me of a simpler time when RIIZE actually made really good music. And I wish we go back to that. I'm hoping and praying this is like the first steps of us going back to RIIZE actually making like really good music. But only time will tell. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment whatever you want down below. Let me know how you feel. Like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be fine either way. In the description, I'll put all my other RIIZE reviews. I'll also put a video I made recently about RIIZE, which is that I went to their concert when they were here, and I made a whole video about it. I'll put that down there as well. And yeah, I think that's all I got. So thank you again for watching. Bye!